Kim from Draagona Essentials.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me.
Yay! So, if you guys have not been listening to my podcast, which is kind of rude, um, you should go over there and listen to it. At least the past 5, 6 episodes, if I'm correct, Kim, is like 5, 6 episodes
Yeah, I believe so.
where we were talking about setting intentions for this year and reaching our goals and creating vision statements and all of the above. And I mentioned several times that we were going to have Kim on here talking about oils and herbs that we can use to help boost our self esteem, manifest our goals, minimize anxiety and all of that other bullshit. And here we are. Here
I'm
we are.
excited to be here. Thank you.
Yay! I'm excited for you to be here. It's about fucking time, right? So
Right?
I think we've been planning this for like since October
I think so. Yeah.
and shit just went awry. So
Yeah.
we put it off and here we are and we're excited. We're going to take a deep breath because whew, it's been a minute since I've been on camera, y'all, and I fucking hate it, but I love y'all, so I'm here.
But you look
And
beautiful.
we try. Thank you. You look great too, okay?
Thank
We
you.
I hope everybody's feeling well. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're staying hydrated and you're eating well and just be in this moment with us. Just be in this moment with us. So I'm going to open up the floor for Kim to talk about all of the herbs and oils that Spirit wants her to touch on. I don't really have any questions per se, but I'm going to say, Kim, let's start with confidence.
Okay. Well,
Like, I'm going to sleep, right? But that's interesting that it's opposite for you. Maybe
yeah,
because
it
I'm
is.
a fucking fire sign. I don't know. But like,
It could be. I'm a water sign, so I'm not sure.
that's interesting. Like, I would have
Yeah.
never used jasmine for that.
I
What is
and I never cared for the scent of jasmine when I was a kid, but as
okay?
I got older, the jasmine just was very calming for me, made me feel confident,
Okay.
powerful, and it's just an amazing floral scent if you like
Okay.
floral. Um, if that's not your go-to, which it's not for some, lemongrass is another one that is very good for empowering. I like to add sage with that because it also is a protector as well as a confidence booster.
And that's
So
my
you are,
favorite combination.
yeah, it is a very nice scent.
Oh my goodness. It's well balanced with the sage in there because lemongrass is like, right?
Very powerful, yeah. So the sage actually cuts down that floral, but
Yeah.
it when you smell it, it just makes you feel like you are grounded and you can do whatever you want to do.
Yes.
And I think that it doesn't get the reputation that it should. It doesn't get recognition at all. And because people are
I've
like, oh,
heard.
it's too lemonary, it's too flowery, but it is an amazing combination.
It is. And those assholes don't know what they're talking about. So boom. Okay. Um, what else for confidence?
Um, Cinnamon is another one that will give you confidence,
Okay.
because it is an anti-inflammatory. It has so many medicinal properties as well, but it also brings in abundance. It brings in um, any kind of prosperity.
Mhm.
So if you're bringing that stuff in, it's building your confidence because you're able to bring in the things that you need. So
Able to
I
make
like to use cinnamon. As a lot of people, the first of the month will throw cinnamon into their house after they swap out the negative energy because cinnamon brings in prosperity. But there's so many attributes to cinnamon. You can put it
mhm.
in your food, your tea. You can, you know, very carefully use it as an oil. It has to be diluted 50-50 with a
That
grape
shit
seed
will
or
burn.
coconut oil. Yeah, because it can burn.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, like I'm not one of those people who like blow cinnamon into my house. Number one, I don't want fucking ants. Down here in South Carolina, bugs are attracted to everything.
Oh, sure.
But what
Yeah,
I
it's
will
definitely
do,
depends on where you live.
yeah, but what I will do because, and I don't know if this is one that's on your list for confidence, what I will do is I will make a mint spray and spray that
Mhm.
around the door. That can bring abundance and confidence. Is that on your list?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
o-
Peppermint, spearmint.
Okay. Okay. All right. Next up, self esteem, because that's a big one. That's a big one. Confidence and self esteem are two different things, folks. I want you guys to
Yeah.
understand that because your confidence is boosted from outward things, your self esteem is inward. So, what do you got for self esteem, Kim?
I like bergamot and I like lemon. I like the citrusy, orange, grapefruit. Those are all confidence builders, self-esteem.
Okay.
Any of your citrusy, whether it be an herb or whether it be an oil, those are very good in helping with your self-esteem.
So,
It's
would
like
that,
bringing sunshine in a bottle.
which is awesome, would that also include like lemon eucalyptus? Because I know I like the smell of eucalyptus. Some people
Yes.
don't, but I do. Would that
Yes.
also include it? Because
Absolutely.
it tones down the eucalyptus, but it's got that citrus punch in
And
there.
there's just enough of it in there to make you feel confident.
Okay. Um,
Those that is a really good combination for job interviews. If you're going on a
mm,
job interview to wear that combination.
okay. Okay. I like this. I like where this is going. Anything else for self esteem?
Mm, just your ashwagandha, I can never pronounce this word.
Ashwagandha.
Yes, I
Ashwagandha.
can never pronounce, I get tongue tied. That boosts your cortisol. I know it's terrible. Same thing with, wheelbarrow. I can't really say that one either. Um, this boosts your cortisol levels.
I
And
thought it was
it
supposed to, wait, 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 wait. I thought ashwagandha brings it down.
or actually it does, it brings it down.
Okay,
Sorry.
I
It
was like,
says
wait a
reduce
minute.
right
We
on
don't
my
want our
paper.
stress levels up.
Yeah, no, it reduces. It says right on my paper, I skipped right over it.
That's
It
okay.
reduces your cortisol levels because when you are anxious and stressed, your cortisol levels go through the roof. So
Yes.
this way, it will bring it down. You can drink this in a tea. It makes a really good tea. You can add a little honey to it or any kind of sweetener. I like to drink it straight. I don't put anything in it.
Mhm.
You can use it as an oil. That again has to be diluted 50-50. A good carrier oil is grapeseed oil because it's very good for the skin and it absorbs into your skin. It's very light.
Okay. Okay.
But it has to be a 50-50 dilution because it can burn.
All right. I would say for those of you who have sensitive skin, maybe do something like a 30-70, where
Right.
70% carrier oil. Um, only just to be on the safe side, I would
Right.
dilute it like that just because I know I have sensitive skin.
I
And
do as well.
I'll be damned if something burned me because I'll chuck that bitch in the trash real quick. So,
Right. I
so,
agree.
so if you have sensitive skin, or if you're using this to help boost the confidence of a child who's dealing with anything in school
Mhm.
like that, dilute it even more. Their skin is a lot more sensitive than our adult skin, so be mindful of that. So I would say 30-70 would be the lowest.
That's a good combination.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So, okay. I love where this is going. So, next up, because I'm pretty sure everybody's like, okay, what about abundance? What about financial prosperity? What herbs and oils are good for that?
Well, obviously, we talked about the mint. The mint is very good for bringing prosperity in. Um, Basil is another one that will bring in prosperity. Not everybody likes the scent of basil or the taste of it because it's very bitter.
But I
Um,
love it.
yeah, see, I like it too, but a lot of people don't care for it.
Yeah.
You can sprinkle it on your food. You
Yeah.
can you can make a tea and sweeten it as you choose. I don't suggest wearing it as an oil because it's very pungent.
What about because you said basil, what about holy
Mhm.
Tulsi tea?
Holy basil is very mild, and that actually is better if you are wanting to drink it as a tea. I would say holy basil is better.
Okay. Okay. And just so you guys know, if you don't know what holy basil is, it's also Tulsi. So it's like you're either
Yes,
holy basil or Tulsi. It's going to say Tulsi or holy basil. You're going to see one or the other, but they're the same thing.
and it has a really nice flavor. It's not very pungent like basil can be.
I will tell you this, I've tried it with rose and it's absolutely amazing.
Oh, I never thought about rose, but I bet it would be.
Hmm. I'll imagine that if you guys do decide to pick up the tea or purchase it from Kim, as you should. Um, if you have like a rose, add rose to it, it would give you that extra calming effect so that your cortisol levels are not like shot through the roof or your anxieties through the roof.
Right.
Um, but it would calmly bring in that money so that you're not feeling overwhelmed when
Right.
it does
Right.
come in.
Right.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, what about and this is a big one, especially this day and age. Okay, and I don't know if you've put this on your list at all, but I'm gonna let spirit work through you if you didn't. Um, depression.
Yes, depression is a big thing. Seasonal
Depression.
depression, but because of the way of the world, depression is a very severe thing right now.
And
So I
that can
actually
impact,
have huh?
as in that can impact how you reach your goals. So, what herbs and oils do you?
For depression and stress, I like chamomile, lavender, and lemon balm together along with passion flower.
Passion.
As a yes, as a
Really?
tea.
Okay.
I like that
I,
combination as a
I'm trying
tea.
to put the flavor in my head, and it's not working because the passion flower is throwing me off. But really,
Yes.
okay, all right, all right. I'm here for it. I'm
In
here for it.
fact, in my anxiety roller, those are the 4 oils that I use. When I make a tea, I also drink that as well with the
Okay,
herbs.
okay.
Because the because with the combination of the chamomile, it's very floral, but it's very soothing. Lemon balm is from the mint family, and it has a slight citrus and a slight mint together.
Mhm.
And then the passion flower adds a little tiny bit, and you're not gonna like this, of a licorice flavor. It's not overwhelming, it's just a very hint of it.
You say hint, but licorice is one of those fucking things that's just like in your face, and it's like pow, and it's like
Yeah, right.
why?
And you don't have to use passion flower, I just think it enhances the other herbs, um, but it's totally a choice of
I would say this. I mean, you're saying it gives a hint of licorice. I would say that
Mhm.
that would make it better than using like anise,
Right.
um, or like fennel.
Yes. Yes, because fennel is another one that's full of licorice, so
Chock full of
Um,
it.
and I can make a tea with any kind of herb that you would choose. I like if you don't want the passion flower in it, we can do the chamomile, lavender, and lemon balm,
Mhm.
which works absolutely perfect for depression and anxiety.
There's another one that kind of has a hint of licorice. Is it tarragon?
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but like particularly Mexican tarragon. That
Now
shit.
I've not tried the Mexican
Oh
one,
my
but
god,
I've heard.
it's fucking licorice. That's literally what it is.
But see,
It
I like licorice, so to me that sounds really good. But
Yeah. Nope, that's another one of Satan's fucking things that he added to the world. Along with beats, like you just. But I know it's healthy for you. I know it's good for you. So it has medicinal properties
yeah.
to it. And I know we're just mainly talking about the spiritual properties of these things to help us with achieving our goals and whatnot. Um, but it does really work, you guys. So like you guys, to me, licorice numbs my tongue, not in like
Hmm.
allergic way. It's just kind of works like cinnamon, where it kind of like curbs
Sure.
appetite, kind of thing. So if one of your goals is weight loss, licorice might be your thing.
Right.
hmm It's not my thing, but it could be y'all thing. It's not for me. No, no. So, but that's good though. I'm wondering though, um, and we'll get back to your list here in a second. Because if people want something like, can you cater these teas to the person?
Oh, absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
so that would require like a consultation with you.
Absolutely.
Okay. Do you charge for your consultations?
I do. It's $20 for consultation. If
hmm
you purchase products while we're having our consultation or within a couple of hours afterwards, I drop the consultation fee down to $5.
Amazing. I know y'all fucking heard that, so fucking do it. Um, that's
And
pretty
it's
awesome.
best if I talk to you directly, whether it's via phone call, via email, text message, because I need to know a little bit about you while I create your tea.
And the same goes for the oil blends, I'm
Same thing
assuming.
for the oils and the rollers, because I custom my products to that person's individual needs.
Awesome. Awesome. And just so you guys know, I'm sitting here talking to y'all, like talking to Kim, like, like I don't already have like a shit ton of products. Y'all don't understand. My backpack is loaded with her oils. Like, because you have a number of oils. You have like
I do.
perfume oils, and then you have the medicinal ones, and then the time traveler, which when you guys heard her talking about lemongrass and sage,
Yes.
that one.
And I make it in a lotion as well. Any of this stuff can be made into a
How
lotion
how the hell are you gonna show me a fucking lotion that I don't have? That's
because
so fucking
it's going to be in the mail. I have another box going out to you this week.
how dare she show.
I know. Okay, see everybody, this is a 4-ounce bottle and it's vegan friendly and it's a shea butter based and it has the vitamin E and lemongrass and sage in it. And this bottle is actually going to Kat.
Appreciate it. No, 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 no. I think that's awesome that you cater it directly to the person. Like
Yes.
for you guys wondering like why I love lemongrass and sage so much, it is a soother for me. It's not
Yes, it
necessarily
is.
a confidence booster. It calms my anxiety. Every
Mhm.
oil works differently for each person. So I love that Kim offers consultations for this. And I urge you guys to take advantage of the consultation and her being able to lower that fee, especially if you're going to be ordering products. Um, and Kim, like myself, we try to make our products pretty, decent on the pocket. We're
Mhm.
not trying to snatch your whole paycheck unless you wish to give it to us. But
Right.
like,
We'll gladly accept it, but
but I love that, how much does that bottle of lotion run
that is $10.
for something that's handmade,
Mhm.
catered directly to you? I don't think that price can get any better,
Well,
right?
thank you.
You're welcome. So I think I urge you guys to like really jump on that consultation in order. Okay, some of y'all don't like teas, but I'm gonna tell you, and Kim knows this. You can brew it hot or cold,
Mhm.
and you can sweeten it to your desire. Now, I don't
Yes.
recommend, just sugar. I would
If
say
you wanna sweeten it and you don't like honey, use agave.
that's what I
Agave
was gonna
works
say.
really
Yeah.
well.
I don't put any sweeteners in my teas. I like drinking the earth. I don't know. It just sounds
Mhm.
weird, but I like that grounding feeling I get from drinking the teas. But you can make a little, little iced tea for yourself and sweeten it with something natural.
Yes. Now, just a disclaimer, I don't know how it is in the South, but in Michigan, when you make an iced tea, because herbal teas have no preservatives in them, I like to use them no later than 48 hours because they can develop a pungent taste because there's no preservatives in
What
them.
what what does that mean?
Meaning like they could possibly mold if you set them in the refrigerator and you leave them for a week, don't drink it after that because it's
Um, okay, I don't leave my bags in.
no, after you've brewed it. How long does a tea last you in the
If I put
refrigerator?
it in the refrigerator,
Yeah.
well, I don't know what psychopath you've been speaking to, but I drink my tea within a day or two.
Well, me too, but some people tend to leave it in the refrigerator and forget about it and then decide they want to drink it.
Well, I would say this that if you're going to brew the tea, and based off of what Kim just said, if you're going to brew the tea, do not leave the bag in there.
Right.
take that, squeeze that bag out, get all that yummy goodness out of it, and then that way you don't run into that problem. I just never heard of anybody leaving the actual bag in it, but I know
Right.
everybody's different. Everybody's different.
Right. Everybody
So,
does their tea differently. This is just what I've heard from clients throughout the years. So I always just tell people, don't leave the bag in it. I don't know why you wouldn't drink it within, the couple of days because when I make herb iced tea, I drink it. I can't get enough of it. So
right. And what one thing I love that you mentioned is that there's no preservatives in it. I don't know about you guys. If you ever get a tea bag from the store, you can taste it. Like
Mhm.
you can taste the bag. And I
Yes.
don't like tasting the bag. I want to
Yes.
taste the tea.
My
And
tea
I
bags are unbleached as well, and they're a natural cotton fiber.
which
So
is
they're not manufactured in a process where they bleach them. And that makes a difference on the tea as well.
it definitely does because you can actually taste the tea,
Yes.
right? That's one of the reasons why most of my tea has come from Kim. Um, and then my backpack is full of it. So
What she
so
doesn't know, folks, is there's more coming,
yeah.
LOL.
And I still have a whole fucking box of it in the kitchen. So
Well, feel free to share it as
oh,
well.
not a problem. I have not no problem sharing it. I just want people to know that what you produce is natural and it's
Okay.
catered to the individual, and I love that because not a lot of um quote unquote companies do that.
Right. Right.
And I think we need more of that because everybody is not, we're not all exactly the same. We deal with different things differently.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. And I
I love
want
that.
everyone to have a great personal experience.
Of course. Of course. All right, back to your list. What else is on your list?
Okay. Oh, okay. So we talked about focus and abundance.
No, we
Talking
didn't
about
talk about focus. What
oh,
about
we
focus?
didn't talk about focus. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, for me, just for focus, and I actually make an oil for focus, and I didn't write it down. um, Lemon will help you focus. A lot of the same essential oils and herbs have a roundabout. They work for other things besides just anxiety. And I
Well, they,
don't
they
believe
they
I
all have
have the
multiple uses,
yes, and I
right?
don't have the focus with me. I apologize for that, but it is so focus might be out the door because obviously
Well,
I can't
no,
focus
no, no,
today.
no. Let's not throw it out the door because I want to
Let's
mention
see.
this. I want to mention this because I use your witch's brew oil, if you want to show that,
Okay.
in the
Uh,
tea.
Okay, and I have the
So,
tea. Okay, so this is the oil. It comes in a 10 milliliter bottle, and then this is the tea, and you get 6 tea bags.
okay, I use that to help me focus.
Okay,
For some
that
reason,
makes
that
sense.
shit just put me in it. It gets me into like this magical realm, and I can just focus and get shit done.
Okay.
So, what's in that tea?
What is in that one is it is red
Rubios.
rubios,
Okay.
cinnamon chips. So it's your Casa cinnamon chips
Okay.
and cardamom, clove, candied ginger, nutmeg, and peppercorns.
Oh, all of which would set you straight.
Yes.
Yeah. So that makes sense why. So I think that's a good focus tea. In my opinion, I don't know about you,
Yes.
but that's what I use it for. So when
Mhm.
I want to get the brain fog out of the way and want to hunker down and get back to my art and all of that stuff, I'll drink the witch's brew. I'll put that. I'll sniff the roller, y'all. I'm
Okay.
opposed to it. I'll sniff it, or I put it on my, pressure points, and it just gets me going.
Oh, that's a good I did not know that. That is good to know.
Hmm. Yeah,
Because I
that's
know that juniper is a good focus as well, but a lot of people don't like a pine scent.
I do.
I do too. I could walk in the woods and smell all the pine. I'm happy with that. Juniper is actually in my brain support roller
Okay.
for focus. Um, if you like pine, it is a very good one because
Mhm.
juniper is really, really good for focusing.
And for those of you who are into the Fae, they love juniper and juniper berries, so
Mhm.
that might be good for you too,
Yes.
in the magical realm of it. But I love that. I love that. So, okay. Um, I'm trying to think because I got so many of your fucking oils. um, oh, you okay, back to confidence. You wanna know
Okay.
what oil blend just just kinda gets you there? The
What's that?
Enchantress. The
Oh,
Enchantress.
absolutely. Absolutely.
That is a confidence booster.
I
Like,
have Enchantress right here as well.
uh, that shit just I'm like, I can get anything I fucking want. Like
Mhm.
like, especially, like, when I put it on my pressure points and it just soaks in, I'm just like,
Mhm.
"Mm, I'm gonna get whatever I want today. I'm manifesting
Yes.
whatever I want today." I think that's a really good confidence booster.
I agree with you. And that one is kind of a secret. I don't tell everything that's in that one
Mhm,
because that is a special brew that I do for clients,
mhm,
and I use it myself. I love it. I get lots of compliments on it.
mhm.
But I will tell you that it has Egyptian musk in it that I make myself.
That's even better because I love Egyptian musk.
Me
So,
too.
there you go, guys, like, there are so many things that, you can get created,
Yes.
catered directly to you, and me as a living testimony, I can tell you that it works. I will say, like, I've used her, and we're gonna go kind of we're broadening here because we're gonna talk more than just for manifesting and everything. I've used the cold and flu tea, and that shit knocks shit out. I've used just even the general teas, the ones you sent me in the jars,
Mhm.
the little samples. One of them had hibiscus in it. I love
Oh, I love
hibiscus,
hibiscus.
okay? And that shit tastes amazing. Okay, and it's not bitter. Like even when you leave it steeping too long, it's
Mhm.
not bitter. It
No, hibiscus is very good for your all around organ
Yeah.
function.
Yeah. See, you guys, listen. You can use these for multiple things. So depending
Yes.
on what's in it, and you want to make sure you're not getting something that you might be allergic to or anything like that as well. And Kim uses her intuition when she's working with you and
Yes, I do.
gauging it all through. So just like when you guys come to me, I'm using my intuition on just about everything. So take like, just go ahead and grab the fucking consultation by the fucking ears and just like do it, right? I don't think you would regret it, right?
And if you mention that you saw us on YouTube, I will waive the consultation fee for you because you saw it and you went and you watched Kat's video. I will waive that consultation fee if you say you saw it on YouTube.
Better yet, if you can also, I'll do you one better. So she's gonna waive her consultation fee. I will give you 50% off a reading if you can mention one of the episodes that I mentioned Kim in on my podcast.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love that.
That
And
means you got to go and actively listen, people.
yes, and I do want to mention before we change the subject, I make a roller called Aphrodite. Okay. And Aphrodite, we know, is the goddess of love. This has lavender and rose hips, rosewood, jasmine, and this is all about self love. And if you smell it, it just makes you feel powerful. This is all about self love, and we all need self love. If we're going to reach our goals, we have to love ourselves first in order to be confident to do this. So, this is just something I wanted to mention. This comes in a lotion, it comes in a skin polish, which is a sugar scrub, and the oil. It is fantastic, and I can't keep it in stock. People
And
just
I
wanted to
I
let you
have
know.
the tea.
You have the
Uh,
tea, you
I
don't
have the
have the
tea.
roller.
Correct. How much is the roller?
The rollers are 20.
That size roller is
Yes, it's 10 milliliters, and so it's like very roughly around 2 ounces.
okay. I will tell you guys that these rollers last for like ever. Um, and I'm saying this is because the one that I use the most is the time traveler, and I have a roller that's about that size. Um, before she renamed it to Time Traveler. It just says lemongrass and sage. Um, I've had it for a while and I'm not even halfway through that roller. And
Yeah, it
all
does
it
last a
takes is
while.
just it just takes just a little bit on these pressure points here. That's it. You don't need to put it anywhere else, right?
Right.
You don't need to put a whole lot of it on. It will just melt into your skin the way that it needs to and give you that boost that you need. So when she's saying $20, we're not saying that this is going you're going to use this up in a week. I'm
Right.
telling you that I've had the first roller she sent me. I've had that roller for what? You sent that to me last summer.
Last summer, the end of summer.
Correct. And it is now
Yes.
March and I'm not
Right.
even halfway through it.
Right.
So that should tell you guys something. These rollers last. And it's not like you're going to be using the same roller every day. You might be using a different roller this day or
Yes.
you never know. It depends on what you need when you get up, right?
Mhm.
So keep that in mind. It's not like you're going to run through it. It's well worth the price.
Yeah.
All right. So, what else on the list? I don't want
Um, I I think we've pretty much covered it except for we covered the stress, and did we cover anxiety? I believe we touched
yeah.
upon it.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
um,
I
I
guess we
think
could
yeah.
what I'd like you to do is kind of show some of the kits that you sell because I think some of those could be helpful because I know you
Okay.
have the witch's brew kit, correct?
Right. Anything can be made into a kit. I have abundance. I have a grounding kit, which comes with a roller and a tea, and it's called Sacred Mountain. And this is
Ooh.
very woodsy, very grounding. It's very earthy. Um, it has sandalwood in it, which is very grounding. And
How much are the kits?
the kits are 25,
Okay. All right. So you'll get a roller and
and
tea.
a tea with 6 tea bags in it.
Okay. All right. Um, so if someone were to purchase, say they did the time traveler and they want the oil and the lotion, I don't think you make that in a tea. Although lemongrass tea, that ain't it.
Um,
That ain't
Yeah, I don't make it in a
it.
tea, but it can be as low as $25. Like I have a set here that is a polish, a lotion, and a perfume in this one. They range anywhere from 20 to $35 depending on what you want.
Okay. All right. And it is still catered to them,
Yes,
obviously.
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. And you guys, I'm
I
gonna
don't
put
mass produce anything.
good. It's it and that should help you guys to know like this shit's made to order.
Yes.
It is. Some things you can keep on hand and it can sit for a little bit, but most of her stuff is made to order. Because there are times where I'm like, "Hey, lady, I need this," and you're like, "Okay, I need to make it. Give me a second." I'm like, "Okay," you know. So keep that in mind, and I will be putting all of Kim's information in the description box so that you guys can go ahead and contact her for your and to set up your consultation and all of that. So it will have your email address and
My phone number.
uh, no, your email address. Okay,
The email
y'all
address is
gotta
fine.
understand. For safety reasons, I don't put phone numbers in
Okay,
the
email
description,
address is fine.
but we're gonna put your email address, and then you can give them your phone number.
Yeah, that's fine.
um, and then we're gonna put if you want to simply just donate to her small business, we'll put the PayPal in the description box.
Okay.
That is also how you would be paying for products, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll put that information in there. Um, Anything else you want to share, Kim?
Um, just that I believe that we can all take responsibility for our health and our well-being,
Hmm.
and it starts within. And there are so many options available to us as far as reaching our goals. Kat's podcasts are amazing. I listen to Kat's podcast every time she puts a new one out, and sometimes I go back and re-listen to them if I didn't catch everything. Take your own well-being and your health in your own hands. Don't rely on someone else. The help is out there. Kat is an amazing healer, reader. She can be straight with you, so be aware of that. She doesn't punch no punches at all. So let's, get yourself better. The way of the world we have no control over, but we do have control of ourselves.
Correct. I agree. I agree 1000%. I do want to thank you for coming on.
Thank
I
you.
know
I
this is
appreciate it.
your first video.
Yes. I made it through. Yay.
And just so you guys know, Kim and I have been like the damn near sisters for like what, 8, 9 years,
9 years.
almost fucking 10
Almost 10
years,
years. Yeah.
right? And I think I met you when my business name was Zen Dragonfly.
Yes, because you were a reader in my boutique.
I was up in
Mhm.
the stairs and then down in the front window.
That's a long story.
It is. That's a story for a whole nother time.
Yes,
Um, but you know, seeing her business flourish. I was there when she was selling candles, which I need her to get back to. Just
I
FYI.
will be.
Okay.
That's
Um,
something coming for 2025.
and just so you know, that's how I got hooked. I loved lemongrass before and I loved sage, but that's how I got hooked on the two of them being together, as well as my fucking dog. So if you guys know me, you know who Dave was. Dave loved that candle.
Yes, he did.
Candle put his ass to sleep. And
He
I
was a candle hog for sure.
unfortunately, but he was a good dog and
Yes, he was. I love
it
Dave.
helped his anxiety, and
Yes.
that matters. So, I want you guys to know that I'm not bringing on people who are gonna just bring you some bullshit. I'm bringing on people who actually care about what they're sharing with the world. And I know Kim cares about what she's sharing with the world and how she shares it and what it is and what's going into it. And I think that's absolutely amazing. Okay.
Well, thank
So
you.
I do want to thank you for being here on your first video,
Thank
right?
you. I
Uh,
appreciate you so much.
and I know this is the first video that I've posted in like months. And don't be mad at me. Don't judge me. Judge your mama. Okay. I'm going to just say that right now. But there's more to come, and there's more co-creators to come.
Mhm.
And Kim will be back
Yes, I will.
because um her and I will talk about that, but she will be back. She will be back. But the goal is to make sure that we are recognizing all of the tools that we can use to better
Yes,
to reach our goals. And
absolutely.
I think it's absolutely amazing what you're doing with
Well,
Dragona.
thank
So,
thank you.
and
Thank
I
you.
we're gonna see everybody flourish this the 2025. Okay.
Yes,
Despite everything that's going on, we're all gonna flourish. All
absolutely.
right.
What a blessing that's going to be.
It is. It is. So with that being said, please stay hydrated, folks.
Got my drink right here.
Okay, I
Lots of
got my
water.
water. Okay, of course, my cup is orange, and if you know me, my favorite color is orange. But
Yes.
stay hydrated, and by hydration, I mean something that's non-caffeinated. Okay, because caffeine, depending on how much you're putting into your body, can dehydrate you. So I don't care if it's fucking juice, but just drink something other than fucking coffee today, please. Please, okay? Or buy Kim's tea so that you're drinking something that I don't have to yell at you about. But stay hydrated, okay? Make sure you eat at least one meal today, okay? Please, please. Popcorn's not a meal. Okay. I need you folks to know that iced coffee is not a meal. I need something that got some nutrients in it. All right. Just one meal. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. I want everybody to take a deep breath and just love on themselves. Just take it in and love on yourself. Be kind to yourself. The world is heavy. Okay. And there's a lot of shit going on. But the only thing I want you to really be mindful of is being kind to yourself. And I wish you all
Absolutely.
the brightest of blessings. Bye.
Bye.